is Dave Lorenzo, and I'd like to take a few moments this afternoon to show you guys the new Artisan renderer that's in IntelliCAD 8.2. Just going to load up a simple architectural model here. Just going to rotate this around a little bit so you can see we've got a chair and a couch and a table in there, a window, a couple doors. A fairly small model, really, just to show a quick example. All these things are on different layers, so I can manipulate the materials inside of Artisan through the layers. So the process is here, I just click on Artisan, and you'll see it's converted the model here into Artisan. And now that I'm inside of Artisan, I can navigate. And so here I'm just using my zoom wheel to zoom in. I can press down on the the mouse wheel to do a pan. You can see how it pans, and then I can use the left mouse to actually rotate around in 3D. So it's kind of similar to the 3D rotation in IntelliCAD. Now, one of the things to note is you go outside the model here. Here, I'll just back out. You can see I've run into the wall, so you have to be a little bit careful to kind of stay inside your space. So you can see what it looks like here, and right away it's just basic rendered view. But you can see here quickly you've got your materials over here on the left. Once you hit this little material bar, you have lighting, so you can do a variety of different types of lighting and backgrounds, and you can create snapshots very quickly. So let's go through. We'll just kind of look at how you add materials. You just simply grab a material and drop it onto a surface. So here, just drag and drop, and you can see we've got some brick walls here now. And let's go grab some flooring. I'll take a look at. So let's go wood. We'll throw some wood on this guy here. Flooring, which is carpet and flooring's up here. I'm going to do a wood flooring. So we're already starting to look pretty good here just with these materials that we have. Now notice I've got an open space here. I don't have a wall back there. Just kind of got lazy. I also don't have a ceiling, but that's okay. I just keep my view where I want it to be, and I can see what I want to see. Let's do some materials here for these other pieces. I'm going to put a chunk of marble here on this table, and I want to put some sort of texture on the couch here. So let's go to textiles and leathers, and I can choose like a fabric, and I want this lampshade to match. I need some sort of a wood pattern here for this, so let's go back to wood again, and we'll just drag and drop wood onto here. This is supposed to be a mirror, so what I can do is come into the mirror finishes here. So I've got a variety of different just finishes for materials, and I have a mirror finish, and I'll just say, throw that on there. Now you can't really see it until you render it, but let me just kind of tip it up there. You can see how it's reflecting the lights. So that's now a mirror surface. And of course you can see a lot of these materials automatically have some sort of a reflection or a mirrored surface already on them. So they have some characteristics. Your material, notice here on the couch, doesn't have any kind of a it's not reflecting light at all, things like that. The wood floors are reflecting light, but the wood grain for the table is not. Okay, let's keep going. So I want to do a glass finish here, and they have an advanced glass that, and again, you can't really see anything here because I don't have a background yet. So let's go through and select a background. So we'll just click on backgrounds over here, and I'm going to go with, there's a variety of different cool backgrounds in here, urban backgrounds, abstract backgrounds. I'm going to go for a coast background here and just throw it back there so you can see now I kind of have something in my window. Yeah, let me just do just a quick render on that. Now, once I render, you can see now that the mirror has, you see the reflection of the other objects in here, and you can't really see it too clearly, but this does have a bit of a reflection in this glass. This advanced glass material has some interesting, it'll do reflections as well. And there's a bit of a reflection on this marble too. I don't see anything. Oh, there was a little bit over here on the floor. I just moved my view a little bit. Can't see it, but there was a little bit of reflection on the floor as well. But let's go ahead and create a snapshot of this. We have this stored off, and let's come back and change some materials again. So this time I'm going to, I really don't like the brick wall, so that's a little too much. Let's come into, well, we could do a couple different things. We have, let's click on our materials here, and we can go plasters. They have some, just kind of basic plasters, but you can also just work with colors. So you can just say, I've got some colors I want to work with. These are all a little bit too much for me, these colors. Let's see here. Maybe a slate blue. Oh, there's a slate gray. That's kind of nice. Maybe at this point I would change my material for my chair. That green is a little too much. I want something to pull that blue in. So let's go back through our textiles and leathers. This has got, looks like a little blue in it. So, oh, there we go. That looks a lot better. I'll create a snapshot for that. Now let's go with a completely different look. I want to, let's go with a 3D background. That's always kind of interesting. We'll change this to a 3D background, and I want to do kind of a nature background here. Now this is cool because as I move this around, you can see up here it's a 3D background, and it's so whatever view I have there kind of stays in the window. But I can rotate that view around and change that that 3D view that you see there. That's going through the window. That looks like I like that view particularly well. So let's kind of make this into the rustic cabin now that we're out in the woods here. So we'll go to our materials again. And let's go to, let's take a look and see what we have here. Let's go to fencing and decking. And this is kind of the barn or the cabin look here that we have now. That's kind of cool. Different type of flooring. This looks a little fancy now, so let's maybe pick out some different types of material for that. So textiles and leather, maybe just a tan or kind of a greenish fabric there that sort of matches the marble. Marble's a little bit too much now, so I might want to pick something different from that. Maybe some sort of tiles of some kind, I don't know. Something like that. Anyway, you can see you can really quickly, I can make a snapshot of that. Very quickly you can change your materials and change your background and make a completely different look of your model very quickly with Artisan renders. Got some great drag and drop materials. You can also create your own materials, change your lighting backgrounds very quickly, and so it gives it a nice photorealistic look. So that's it. Thanks for your time.